Okay. So very good afternoon to all our CA Foundation examinees for November. I am C. Untitled Chakravarti from Kolkata, and we had the last session on 4th where we discussed about equations, linear equations, quadratic equations. We have received a lot of queries from you, and we have been sorting the queries. We were filtering the queries, and I shall be coming with the responses. Already number of queries are coming online, and let us see how best we can utilize this time. And we will do number of questions from your CA exams, from the model test paper, and also from the study material of ICAI. Now, I will first go into what we discussed on the last day. So we discussed about the exam strategies, review of basic simultaneous equation involving one unknown, that is triple equations. Then we discussed about quadratic equations, so it was quadratic, and we also discussed about problems in linear equations, problems in quadratic equations, and I discussed about alpha plus beta, the roots of quadratic equation alpha plus beta, which is equal to minus b by a, and we have the product of the roots alpha beta equal to c by a. We will revise this once again because many of the students were saying that they require some more training so that they can understand this. So we will revise this today. And of course, we discussed last day about certain exam questions. We did number of practicals. Today we will do more. I will first come to the queries we have received. And today we will first take up the queries we received based on our session of 4th of July. Then we will go into solution of the study material problems. बोलिए
Okay. So, dear friends, last day we were discussing about the approaches to solving linear and quadratic equations. Today we are taking up some of the responses to the queries which we have received, number one, and we will be solving number of questions on quadratic equations and linear equations. Plus, we shall take up cubic equations today, and we shall be solving examples and exercises from the study material, number one. Number two is from the MTP, which is the model test paper, and also CA exam questions which have come in the CA Foundation exam in the last few terms. So a lot of miscellaneous problems we will be working upon, and I would request you to work along with me, because I will mention the page number of the study material as well as the question number, so that it becomes easy for you to identify the problem, and we will go along. And of course, queries, we are sorting out the queries which we are getting from all of you from all over the country. We are filtering them, and we will be responding to the queries either in this session or in the next session, so that you have clarification. Now, we move on to some of the basic queries we have received. Now, first is regarding the revision of simple equations. Of course, today I will take up more examples on simple equations, that is linear equation. As I was mentioning the last day, that if you see an equation, say 2x plus 3 equal to 9. So here the power of x is 1. So it is a linear equation. But if you have an equation like 3x squared plus 6x plus 8, for example, then this is a quadratic equation because x has the power 2, right? So we will discuss more about that. Now, many of our young friends, students all over the country were asking about the weightage of each and every chapter, in the exam. Now, I will talk about the weightage in a few minutes, but I can only tell you that in general, I would request you to make sure that you study entire syllabus, and please don't go for any type of selective study, because the questions are equally distributed. Many of you were asking regarding the type of question. Yes, questions are objective, MCQ based as of now, and there are negative marks. In fact, for every wrong answer which you give, 0.25 gets deducted. So for 4 wrong answers, 1 mark gets deducted. So I would request you to be very careful, confident before you answer the question. And another important point is, since the questions are going to come from all parts of the syllabus, whether it's permutation, combination, time value of money, of course equations again of so many types. You have matrix equations, you have linear equations, quadratic equations. So you see, it is entirely distributed. Plus you have ratios, proportion, you have logarithms, index numbers, indices which you must have done already. So these questions also are equally important. And yes, some of you have asked about one particular example, and that is example 5, which we did last day, where we had multiple, it was a very tricky problem, if you remember, and I'll do it once again today to explain. And yes, I said that responding to the query which you had regarding the type of questions, it is MCQ with 4 options. One of them will be the correct option. And quadratic equation roots, many of you were asking about the roots. Now, if you have 2 roots of an equation, alpha and beta, the sum of the 2 roots, alpha plus beta, is given by minus b by a, and alpha beta is given by the equation c by a. So this again we shall see. And of course, some of you were asking about the difference between equation and identity. Now please remember, the last day I had explained that an equation holds good only for one value of x. That is why we have something on the left-hand side and something on the right-hand side. Left-hand side comprises of x or y, and right-hand side comprises of a number. That means for x equal to 1 or x equal to 10 or x equal to -5, whatever be the value, the equation is going to hold good only for one value of x. This is an equation. Identity means a sort of a equality which holds good for all values of x, right? For example, if I write, say, 4 into x plus 1, say if I write 4 into x plus 1 is equal to 4x plus 4. 4 into x plus 1 is equal to 4x plus 4. So I'm writing 4 into x plus 1 equals 4x plus 4. So this is like an identity because this will hold good for all values of x. So it is an identity, right? So this is the basic difference between equation and identity. Now, of course, you have asked a very interesting, of course, and a very relevant question regarding the marks distribution, which I will be discussing now. Now, out of the total questions which are going to come on the business mathematics part, I am now focusing first on business mathematics because logical reasoning, 20 marks is separate, and you know statistics is a separate part of this overall paper. But if you consider only the mathematics part, then almost 25 to 30% weightage would be coming from 4 or 5 important chapters. You can note along with what I'm saying, you can keep a note of this: ratio, indices, proportion, logarithms, equations, inequalities, and matrices. Roughly these 6 or 7 chapters, basically equation is split into simple equations, that is linear equations, quadratic, and you also have matrices, of course, which we will be doing in a subsequent session. So altogether, these 6 or 7 chapters together give a weightage of around 25 to 30. So if you have 50 marks, say on the mathematics part, just to give an example, maybe out of 50, 20 to 25 marks will come from all these, 25% of 50, that is around 12 marks in fact, would be coming from all these 5 or 6 chapters. Then you have, of course, AP and GP, arithmetic progression and geometric progression, around 10% weightage if you see. Permutation combination is a very important chapter which we shall be doing later, and it also has a weightage of around 20%. Sets, relations, and functions, this has a weightage of around 5%. Time value of money is a very, very important part. Like we are spending time, 2 days only on equations. A very important chapter, equations. Similarly, dear friends, time value of money is also a very important chapter, and from this particular chapter, time value of money, we can expect up to 20% of the total marks set for mathematics. Differential calculus and integral calculus put together, if you combine both of them, yes, almost 20%. So if you see once again, ratios, indices, logarithms, equations, inequalities, and matrices, overall, they have a weightage of around 25 to 30%. Arithmetic progression and geometric progression, AP and GP, would be having around 10% weightage. So from the perspective of preparing for your exam, my personal view is that I would give a high priority, a very high priority to the chapters ratio, proportion, indices, equations, matrices, and inequality, because together they would be accounting for almost 25 to 30% of the marks. AP and GP, yes, moderate to high importance. Almost 10% of the weightage would come from this particular chapter. And every year, every term, definitely we have questions from this particular chapter. Permutations and combinations, almost 20%. A high priority is given. Sets and functions and relations, around 5 20% I would say. Time value of money, very important, 20% weightage approximately, and therefore priority wise it is very important. Differential calculus and integral calculus put together almost 20%. So this is also moderate to high. So overall, my request to you is the way we have bifurcated each and every chapter, we are going into the practicals, we are trying to solve together, but you know the syllabus is vast. So you also need to practice at home. And as I said, under exam conditions, plus please make sure to cover each and every chapter, number one. Number two, ICAI study materials, very, very important. My request to you, please go through each and every problem. The questions which are given in the additional question bank, some of you have raised this query that how important it is to practice from the question bank. I would say it is very important. That is why apart from the exercises in the study material, you are also given additional question bank. Please try to solve from there as well, because you never know, exam questions could come from any of these areas. Okay. The next point, of course, is, as I said, that full coverage of the chapters is suggested. Questions can come from any part of the curriculum, and please practice the numericals like we were doing last day, we are going to do today. Please practice under exam conditions so that you have the necessary confidence. CA Foundation is all about preparation, time management, and confidence. You have to give your best. Be calm, be confident, be prepared, be motivated. You have to motivate yourself. And ICAI is always there to support you, to make sure that you achieve your dreams. Therefore, please keep these things in mind. Now, as I said, that the first point I took up today was based on the queries we received regarding the difference between equation and identity. As I said, an equation is a mathematical statement. There is an equality sign, but it holds good only for one value of x or y. That is why we have to find out that value. The equation is given to us, but we have to find out the value. Why? Because only for that value, the equality will be applicable. But for an identity, as I wrote here, like 4 into x plus 1 is equal to 4x plus 4. Or if I say 2a plus 1, 2a plus 2, for example, 2 into a plus 2 is equal to 2a plus 4. Right, so this is an identity. It will hold good for all values of x or a. So please keep that in mind. Next, of course, is a question which has come. I will first take the easy question. Right, so I will first take a very easy question, and this is, please go to Unit 1, Exercise B. Unit 1 of your study material, Exercise B, and page number 2.5. Page number 2.5, and the question number is 5, question number 4, Unit 1, Exercise B. Okay. Please, I'll just open this microphone because I need to. Okay, so if you see this example, 2.5, Unit 1, Exercise B, page 2.5. Now, the sum of the digits of a two-digit number is 10. If 18 be subtracted from it, the digits in the resulting number will be equal. Now, let us assume you know that a number has units place and tens place. Units and tens. So here, let us assume the number in the units place is y, and in the tens place, the number is x. So they are saying that the sum of the digits, that is sum of x and y, is 10. So I'm writing here x plus y equal to 10. X plus y equal to 10. Now they're saying that if 18 is subtracted from the digits, right, it will become equal. Both the digits will be equal. So if y is there in the units place and x is there in the tens place, then what is the number? This is your intelligence. This is your application. So the number will be 10x plus y. Why 10x plus y? Take any number. Say 36. 36. How do we write 36? 3 into 10 plus 6. Right? 3 into 10 plus 6. So, in the tens place, we have 3. In the units place, we have 6. But we express it as 3 into 10 plus 6. That is 10 into 3 plus 6. Same thing we have done here. 10 into x plus y. Okay. Now, the problem says that if 18 is subtracted from this number, if 18 is subtracted from this number, the digits will be equal. So, this is the number 10x plus y, and now I am going to subtract 18. So, minus 18. 18 is subtracted or 18 is deducted. What happens now? The question is, now the digits become equal. That means the sum of the digits, already we know x plus y is 10. This is given. Okay. Now, if the digits are equal, that means what? Think of two digits. The sum is 10 and they are equal to each other. That means what? Each digit is basically 5. So the number is 55. Because 5 plus 5 is 10 and both the digits are equal. So please remember this equation and apply it here. So x plus y equal to 10, and if 18 is subtracted from this number, we get 55, because the problem says, I'm sure you have the problem in front of you, 2.5 page number, unit 1, exercise B, and the question number is 4. Question number 4 we are doing. So if you see, the number, once 18 is deducted from 10x plus y, you get basically 55. This is the intelligent part. This is the twist, you can say. This is the twist in the problem. And this is one of the important problems for your exam, because it is testing both your understanding of equations as well as your understanding of how to frame the equation and how to solve it. So 10x plus y minus 18 gives you 55, and we also know x plus y equal to 10. So let us simplify this part. 10x plus y minus 18 is 55. So I can write 10x plus y is equal to 55 plus 18. Right. So it becomes 73. And we know that x plus y equal to 10. So we have two unknowns, x and y, and now we have two equations, x plus y equal to 10, and we have 10x plus y equal to 17. Right? So now, let us use these two equations. Many of you are asking that, sir, can you also explain once more simultaneous equation? So now we have two simultaneous equations. We are having x plus y equal to 10, and we are having 10x plus y equal to 73. And I was explaining you how we are getting this 73. The original number in the unit place is y, in the tens place is x. So how to express the number 10x plus y? I think this is okay, you are following it. Once you have 10x plus y, the problem says that if 18 is subtracted from it, so 18 is subtracted from the number, we get a number whose digits are equal. Now we already know the sum of the two digits is 10. So if it is equal, it has to be 5 and 5. So 55. So thus this equation we are getting 10x plus y is equal to 73, because 10x plus y minus 18 is 55. So if you add 55 and 18, 65, it becomes 73. And we also have x plus y equal to 10. We have x plus y equal to 10. So we have two equations. You can see, I hope, 10x plus y equals 73 and x plus y equal to 10. Now if you subtract, so this is equation 1. 10x plus y equal to 73 is equation 1. X plus y equal to 10 is equation 2. So we are subtracting equation 2 from equation 1. Please do along with me so it will clear your doubts. So what happens? 10x minus x is 9x. Plus y minus y gets cancelled out. 73 minus 10 is 63. So we have 9x equal to 63. If 9x is 63, then x is equal to how much? 63 divided by 9, that is x is 7. So if x is 7, you can find out what is the value of y. Because we know x plus y equal to 10. Okay, so if x plus y is 10 and x is 7, therefore y is equal to 10 minus 7, that is 3. The original number we had taken was 10x plus y and x is 7, y is 3. Therefore the number is, I'm just rubbing and writing once again. The number is 10x plus y and x is equal to 7, y equal to 3. That is what we have got. So the number is 7 into 10 plus 3, that is 73. I hope this is clear. This is the first example which I wanted to do. The next question which has come as a query, and it is good that we are also revising equations once again. The next question is page number 2.5. Page number 2.5 of your study material, Unit 1. Unit 1, exercise B. So I'm writing exercise B and the problem number is 5. Problem number 5. Number 5. Please open the question. The question is, if the fourth part of a number exceeds the sixth part by 4, then what is the number? So if the fourth part of a number, fourth part means 1/4. If 1/4 of a number exceeds 1/6, so 1/4 is more than 1/6. So 1/4 minus 1/6 of a number, then what happens? The difference is how much? The difference is 4. Okay, so let us take the number as x. So let the number be x. Okay, 1/4 of x. So I will write x by 4. X by 4. 1/4 of x is more than 1/6 of the number. So again x by 4. X by 4 minus x by 6 is equal to 4. That is the equation. Because it says that 1/4 of a particular number exceeds 1/6 of the same number by 4. Therefore, the equation is x by 4 minus x by 6 equals 4. Let us solve this. Simple linear equation, straight line. So 4 and 6, what is the LCM? The lowest common multiple, LCM is 12. So I write 12. 4 goes 3 times. So I write 3 into x, 3x, minus 6 goes 2 times. So 2x. This is equal to 4. So 3x minus 2x is how much? Only x. So this means x by 12 is equal to 4. If x by 12 is equal to 4, then x is equal to how much? 12 multiplied by 4, that is 48. So the number is 48, right? And that is what we wanted to find out. So this is again a question which came from you, and that is why I solved it. And I hope you are able to follow and understand. Okay. Now we go to another question which has come. And this is, of course, we did on the last day. Now, this is example 5 which we did on the last day. I'm doing it once again because this is a very important question for your exam. It is from the study material, page number 2.9. So please go to page number 2.9 of your study material, and this is example number 3. So example number 3. Example 3 of the study material, page number 2.9, you will find example 3 there. So let us solve this problem. You have 3 unknowns here. There are 3 equations given, 3, and you have 3 unknowns, right? What are the equations? xy by x plus y. xy by x plus y is equal to 70. Okay? First one. Then you have xz by x plus z is equal to 84. Right? And we have another equation, yz by y plus z is equal to 140. Now, how to deal with this equation? This is a twisted question, a tricky question, not an easy one. But we have to deal with this. We have to understand the process of solving this type of questions. So this is an intelligent question. That is why it's a lovely question which is given in the study material. You can see the page number 2.9. So let us try and solve it. As I was doing it the last day, here we have to invert the equation, right? So xy by x plus y, in order to simplify this equation, we have to invert. So what we will do is we will invert all the equations. So step number 1, let us break it into steps. It will be easy for you to do. I request all of you to have your pen and paper with you, and please write down the problem and please solve it step by step. As I said, if you only look at a ready-made solution, you don't understand the steps. You don't understand the mental strategies which you need to have in order to solve the equation. But if you do it step by step, then you will never forget, you will always remember, and you can reproduce it in the exams. You never know, these type of questions may also come in the exam because this is within the syllabus. Yes, it is true that this question is not an easy one. It is twisted. It will try to gauge your intelligence. Okay, so let us try to solve it in an intelligent way. What we do is we invert the equations. So we write x plus y by xy. If I invert the left hand side, the right hand side also gets inverted. So this becomes 1 by 70. Okay. Similarly, xz by x plus z equal to 84. If you invert, what will you get? You will get x plus z by xz
equal to 1 by 84. So the left hand side is inverted, the right hand side is also inverted. And the third equation, if you see, you will be getting y plus z by yz is equal to 1 by 140. So step number 1, what we have done is to invert all of them, right? So we have inverted them. Now step number 2. Okay, so I'm just running this part so that we can understand the second step. So what shall we do with this equation now? Okay, so we have got 3 equations now. We have inverted the original equations. So we have x plus y by xy equal to 1 by 70. What do we do with this? Okay, x plus y by xy, if you break it, I think this is where many of you could not understand when I discussed it last day. I am breaking it now and I am sure you will be very clear with this. X plus y by xy equal to 1 by 70. What does it mean? It means x by xy plus y by xy. And this is equal to 1 by 70. Okay. So what we are trying to do, x cancels out, y cancels out. So this equation is simplified. It gets simplified and the equation becomes 1 by y plus 1 by x is equal to 1 by 70. I hope students you are following it and you have understood till this point. We got a complicated question, a complicated problem, and we did it last day. We are trying to do it and understand it once again today so that you are clear with the concept. And this is, again I'm telling you, this is not an easy question. It is one of the toughest questions on this chapter. That's why we have to understand it step by step. My request to you, be calm, be confident. It will take some time, but you will definitely understand. And mathematics is very logical, like accountancy, it is very logical. And we will do so many examples today. And therefore, you will have much better idea. Be confident. Don't have any fear because virtual class is here, right? So don't have any fear. We are all there to support you and help you. Okay. So if you invert this, this is the first equation. So I request you to try and invert and simplify the second equation. So this is the first equation. I will write number 1. Okay. So x plus y by xy equal to 1 by 70. The second equation we had x plus z by xz. So this can be simplified. It will become x by xz plus z by xz equal to 1 by 84, right? X by xz plus z by xz equal to 1 by 84. So again x and x will cancel out, z and z will cancel out. So here you are getting 1 by z plus 1 by x equal to 1 by 84. Okay, this is equation number 2. Okay, so this becomes equation number 2, right? The third equation we had y plus z by yz equal to 1 divided by 140. Similarly, if you do the same thing, what I have done here in 1 and 2, if you do the same thing in this equation, in equation 3, what will happen? You will again get 1 by z plus 1 by y equal to 1 by 140. Please do it yourself, you will get the same thing. Okay. So this is the third equation. So first, second, third. 1 by y plus 1 by x equal to 1 by 70. 1 by z plus 1 by x equal to 1 by 84. And 1 by z plus 1 by y equal to 1 by 140. I hope it is clear till now. It is a very long problem, but be confident. You are becoming a CA, you are an FCA, future chartered accountant, a CA or a CA student never panics. We are always in control. We are always calm and confident. So let us understand. So these 3 equations, please see. 1 by y is coming 2 times. Here as well as here.
1 by x is also coming 2 times, here as well as here. Plus 1 by z is coming 2 times. 1 by z is coming here as well as here. So if you add all these 3 equations, right? If you see the study material, you will find the solution is long because this is a tough question. So if you break it up, we have broken it up. Now we add everything. What will you get? If you add everything, please do it. Equation 1, equation 2 and equation 3, please add. Left hand side and right hand side, you will get this. What you will get is this. Okay? 2 into 1 by x plus 1 by y plus 1 by z will be equal to the right hand side. That is 1 by 70 plus 1 by 84 plus 1 by 140. Okay? Let us find out the right hand side. So, this LCM, 70, 84 and 140, the LCM is 420. So, you have 76, 84 goes 5 times, 5 and 140 goes 3 times, so plus 3. So, you have 14. 6 plus 5 is 11 plus 3 is 14. 14 by 420. If you simplify it, 14 goes 3 times, so 14, 30. So it becomes 1 by 30. So 2 into 1 by x plus 1 by y plus 1 by z gives you 1 by 30. Okay, so therefore only this part. If I want to find out 1 by x plus 1 by y plus 1 by z, if I only find out this part, it will become what? 2 will come to the denominator, right hand side. It will just come to the right hand side denominator. So the left hand side, 1 by x plus 1 by y plus 1 by z will be equal to 1 by 60. 1 by 30, the 2 which you are finding here on the numerator side, left hand side, it will come to the right hand side denominator. Right? So you will be able to get 1 by x plus 1 by y plus 1 by z equal to 1 by 60. And if you get this, you already had the earlier examples, the earlier equations. From there, you can solve. Right? So, if you see, this question is basically inverting the original equations given and then simplifying it to get the solution. Please go through the solution. It's there in the study material, the remaining part. The main part we have done. So, go through it. If you have any queries, do get back to me. We will take up once again. Okay. Now, the question is, next question is example number 3, page 2.13. Page 2.13 of your study material. This is just before exercise E, right? Unit 1 exercise E, and the example is number 3. Page 2.13 of your study material, and the example is number 3, example 3. The question is, a number consists of 3 digits, of which the middle one is 0. So, it has 3 digits. Middle one is 0. Okay? So, let us say in the units place we have y. In the tens place, it is 0. In the hundreds place, it is x. Okay. So, this is again, let me tell you, this is a tough problem. That's why many of you wrote in the comments that you did not understand this problem. That's why we are doing it again. It is going to clarify your doubts, number 1. Number 2, it is another revision of this chapter, and you will have no problems after this. So, how to frame the equation? The equation is saying that a number consists of 3 digits, of which the middle one is 0, and the sum of the other digits is 9. So, first of all we write x plus y equal to 9, because the sum of the digits is 9. X and y are the 2 digits. How to express this problem? If you see this problem is given, how to express this problem?
The problem is, we know, I was telling you earlier, that in case of the number say 63, we write 6 into 10 plus 3. If you have 163, for example, how do we break it? We write 1 into 100, 1 into 100 plus 6 into 10 plus 3. Okay, so that is how we write units place, tens place and hundreds place. So in this case, we will write the number will become 100x plus y. This is the important part. This is the critical part to apply your mind. Why? Because the tens place is 0. Right? So you directly go to x into 100 plus y. So this is the number. Fine. Now what is there in the problem? Please see what is there in the problem. The problem says that the number formed by interchanging the first and third digits. So if I interchange the digits, that means y will come here, x will go here, interchanging. Like I write here 257 or rather 207, say 207. Middle digit is 0. Okay. So 207. If I want to interchange, 0 in the middle will remain 0. But what will happen? 702. 7 will come here and 2 will go there. Interchanging. I hope you are clear now. So the same thing we have to do here. The number found by interchanging the first and the third digit, we have to first find out, and that will be more than the original number by 297. I hope you are reading the study material, page 2.13, example 3. So this is the original number. Fine. What is the new number? You have to interchange. So the new number is, I am giving a star. To show it's a new number, it will become 100y plus x. This is the second point. I hope you are clear with this, why we have done this. So this is the original number, this is the new number, and it says that the new number, the number formed by interchanging the first and third digit, the new number is more than the old number by 297. Right? So, I am writing the equation now. So, the new number is 100y plus x. 100y plus x. This is the new number. It is more than the old number by 297. So, we can write, if this is the new number, the old number was 100x plus y plus 297. I hope this equation is now understandable. You are able to follow. 100y plus x is the new number. This was the old number. I'll use blue color. This was the old number. This is the new number. Okay. So, what we have done from the old number, x and y has been interchanged. Like I gave the example, 207 and 702. Interchange. Okay. So, this is what we have done. Now, let us simplify this equation. Simplify. So, on the left hand side, what do we have? 100y plus x. We transpose it minus 100x. This 100x now comes to the left hand side. It assumes a negative sign, minus 100x. Plus y comes to this side, becomes minus y. This is equal to 297. I hope you are clear with this step. 100y minus y is 99y. Minus 100x plus x. How much is minus 99x? So minus 99x. This is equal to 297. 99y minus 99x equal to 297. So from the left hand side, we can take 99 as common. So we write 99 y minus x equal to 297. 99 into y minus x equal to 297. Okay. So just check once again. 100y plus x is equal to 100x plus y
plus 297. So from there, what do we get? We get 100y minus 100x plus x minus y equal to 297. So we have 99 into y minus x equal to 297. If you cancel 99, 99 into 3 is 297. So 99, this becomes 3. So the equation becomes y minus x equal to 3. Okay? So the equation is y minus x equal to 3. So we will now work with this two equation. Okay. Y minus x equal to 3. We already had the equation x plus y equal to 9. Okay. So therefore, equation, this one was given in the problem, this is given in the problem, and this is something we have derived just now. Y minus x equal to 3 and x plus y equal to 9. Okay, so if you now just add these two equations, this is 1, this is 2, you add it up, plus, what happens? So y plus y, 2y, minus x plus x, cancels out. 2y is equal to 3 plus 9, which is 12. So y becomes 6. Right? I hope this is clear to you now. How we have interchanged the digits and how we have found this. So if y is 6 and we know that x plus y is 9. It's already given x plus y is 9 and y is 6. So x is equal to 9 minus 6, which is 3. 9 minus 6, which is 3. The original number we had taken was how much? 100x plus y. The original number was 100x plus y. We have found out x is 3 and y is 6. So the number is 100 into 3 plus 6. That is 306. Okay. Of course, it is true that this problem is also going to hold good for another number, that is 508. Right. So I think some of you have written it. So 306 is the solution as per the study material and as per the working out which we have done. I hope now it is clearer. The main thing in equation is to be calm and understand the problem and frame the equation. The most important thing is how to frame the equation. Right. Okay. Now we go to the next question. A very interesting question you have pointed out and we are taking it up. This question is there in the study material and this is page number 2.20. 2.20. Page number 2.20. Page exercise F. Exercise F and the question number is 2. Okay, so it is page 2.20 of the study material, exercise F, and the question number is 2. Okay. A beautiful question, looks a bit tricky and tough. That's why I'm solving it, because some of you wrote in the comments that you want to also handle few tricky problems, tricky questions. So here I am taking the tricky problems today, the confusing problems today, right? So let's see the problem. Looks difficult, but not difficult. That much I can tell you. Let's see the problem. Okay, 2 to the power 2x plus 3 minus 3 square multiplied by 2 to the power x plus 1 equal to 0. Then what is the value of x? X is equal to how much? Right? What are the values? In fact, there will be multiple values, 2 values. So we have to fill in the blanks. Right? What will be the value of x? Once again, 2 to the power 2x plus 3. So 2, you have already covered indices. You know the basic law of index number, that is indices, that is power. So you have 2 to the power 2x plus 3 minus 3 square into 2 to the power x plus 1 equal to 0. I request you to please open the question from the study material page number 2.20 and exercise F question number 2. So you have the question in front of you. Now we shall solve it. Okay. This is also a tricky problem, not an easy one, not a normal problem. But as I said, you are going to become chartered accountants, and we chartered accountants deal every day with complex situations. We have to apply our mind and simplify a complicated situation, right? When we have a problem coming from a client, these are very, very complicated. We break it down into simple steps, and we always remain confident and we always remain calm. Same thing here. Don't have any panic. Let us solve it. Now, if you see 2 to the power x, and here you have 2 to the power 2x plus 3. Now you have, I don't want to go into indices because you have already covered indices. I assume that you have understood indices from the session which you had, but you know in indices there are two formula which I have to write, because unless you understand the formula you cannot solve this problem, right? So you know a to the power m into a to the power n is equal to a to the power m plus n. This you know. So if you have this equation and the first point is 2 to the power 2x plus 3, then I can write this as 2 to the power 2x into 2 to the power 3. 2 to the power 2x into 2 to the power 3. I hope you can follow this. Okay. 2 to the power 2x into 2 to the power 3 from this equation. Index number. As you know, in case of indices, a to the power m into a to the power n is a to the power m plus n, right? So we are following that simple formula, and this is how we are using indices, our knowledge of indices, to break this first part. Okay. So this is the first part. I am rubbing it. So I will now write this given problem in a different way. So using this particular formula which I wrote here, I will write it now in this way: 2 to the power x whole square, because you know a to the power m to the power n is equal to a to the power mn, right? So if you have 2x, right, we break it into this formula. So 2x we can write in this way: 2 to the power x whole square. Okay? And then you have plus 3. Plus 3 means this multiplied by 2 to the power 3. Because this 2x and 3 will be added. This is as per the additional formula: am into an equal to a to the power m plus n. We are using this two formula. So please note, this problem is basically on equations. Yes. But the problem depends on your understanding of indices. If I don't understand indices, I cannot solve this problem. So that's why we have to little bit go into indices as well. Right. So now what happens? 2 to the power x squared into 2 to the power 3 minus 3 squared. This is 9. 3 squared is 9. 9 into 2 to the power x. It is given here. Plus 1 equal to 0. I hope this is clear till now. So the expression is 2 to the power x whole square into 2 to the power 3 minus 9 into 2 to the power x plus 1 is equal to 0. Fine, I hope students you are following. You are fine. Now, second step. Let 2 to the power x is equal to p. We have 2 to the power x here. We also have 2 to the power x here. Right? So let 2 to the power x is equal to p. 2 to the power x is assumed to be p. Okay. So what will happen? 2 cube is how much? 2 into 2 into 2. 2 2s are 4 2s are 8. So 8. 2 to the power x is p. So
and we have a square, so it becomes 8p square. 2 to the power x is p. We have 2 to the power x square, so p square, 8p square, minus 9 into 2 to the power x, but 2 to the power x is p, so it is 9p plus 1 equal to 0. Please see if you follow this. Okay. So you have 8p square minus 9p plus 1 equal to 0. Now it is like a standard quadratic equation. This is a lovely question. Hats off to the ICAI study material. Each and every question is so scientifically selected. It is divided into simple problems, moderate problems and difficult problems. This is a difficult problem and many of you have sent this requesting me to solve it out. That's why I am solving it, and I am also sharing step by step the approach, the logic and the associated formula. If you see a ready-made solution, you will never learn the steps. We have to understand the steps. The first process is to understand the steps, then practicing it. The more you practice, your speed, your accuracy, your confidence goes up. And finally, you have the exams. You have the mock exams of the institute where you can judge whether you are going in the right direction, what are your weaknesses and how to overcome the weaknesses. And we are always there in the board of studies to support all of you. Right. So there you see the equation becomes 8p square minus 9p plus 1 equal to 0. Standard form. So we will split. We remember the formula ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. So we will split the middle term. Many of you were writing in the chat box in the comments that, sir, how to split the middle term. Last day on 4th of July we did number of problems. Today also I am explaining once again so that you are absolutely clear. So we will split in this way. 8p square minus 9p can be divided into 9 is what? 8 plus 1. So I will write 8p square minus 8p minus p. So 8 minus 8p minus p is minus 9p. So 8p square minus 8p minus p plus 1 equal to 0. Okay, I'll just rub the upper portion. Okay. So you have 8p square minus 8p square minus 8p minus p plus 1 equal to 0. Fine. I'm taking it up here. 8p square minus 8p. The first term, 8p square minus 8p. The second term is this one. So what we do, from 8p square minus 8p, we take 8p common. So it becomes p minus 1. And from this second expression, we take 1 common, so it becomes p minus 1 again. Right hand side is 0. I hope you can understand this point. 8p square minus 8p, we are splitting the middle term of 9. We are splitting it into two parts. 9 is equal to 8 plus 1. Minus 9 is equal to minus 8 minus 1. That is what we have done. Minus 8 minus 1. So this is how we split it. So this is ultimately giving us p minus 1 into 8p minus 1 equal to 0. P minus 1 is common. So p minus 1 into 8p minus 1 is 0. Which means either p minus 1 is 0 or 8p minus 1 is 0. I hope you have understood till this point. Okay. So it's a long problem and we cannot have a huge black whiteboard, I have to climb up in a ladder and write. It's not possible. So each and every portion I will write. Please write with me. Understand, I have to rub out and go to the next, point because I cannot move up and down writing on the whiteboard, right? Okay. So if this two equations, p minus 1 into 8p minus 1 is 0, which means
if p minus 1 is 0, then p is equal to 1. If p minus 1 is 0, p is equal to 1. Okay? And if, what is the second equation? If 8p minus 1 is 0, then p is equal to 1 by 8. So either p equal to 1 or p equal to 1 by 8. But please see your exercise book. What is p? What is p? P means actually 2 to the power x. Okay. So p equal to 1 actually means 2 to the power x is equal to 1. And dear friends, all of you must be knowing that any number to the power 0 is equal to 1. You always know this. In indices, you must have learned a to the power 0 equal to 1. Anything to the power 0 is 1. Okay. So 2 to the power is equal to 1 means x is equal to 0. This is the first solution. Right? Okay. If I take the second value, I am taking the second value, p equal to 1 by 8. Friends, you know 1 by 8 means 1 by 2 cube, because 8 is what? 2 cube. Okay? In this index number, 2 cube. Now, 2 cube is in the denominator here. If I want to bring it to the numerator, you know the indices, law of indices. Once again, I am going into law of indices. It's a lovely question. Thanks to the institute for giving this question. You see this, you know that 1 by a to the power m means a to the power minus m. 1 by a to the power m in the denominator means a to the power minus m. The index number in the index, the sign will change. So here also 1 by 2 to the power 3 means what? You bring it to the numerator. It becomes 2 to the power minus 3. Okay, it becomes 2 to the power minus 3. So now, what is the solution? So now you have p is 2 to the power minus 3. Okay. But p we know is 2 to the power x. So I can write 2 to the power x is equal to 2 to the power minus 3. Which means the bases are same. The base is same. Base is same. So x has to be equal to minus 3. Right? So if the base is same, the index also has to be same. So x is equal to minus 3. So for this problem, you have two solutions. X is either equal to 0 or x is equal to minus 3. Please remember that for this type of problems, you never know, you may get these problems in the exam. First of all, try to use your understanding of indices and assume, first find out 2 to the power x, or if it is 3 to the power x, first you find out whether it's a problem which involves indices. Accordingly, break the power, break it into separate numbers. Apply this formula, p equal to 2 to the power x, the way I assumed 2 to the power x equal to p. The moment you assume it, the entire expression will become a quadratic equation, and you can split the middle portion and you can get the solution. So it's a very beautiful problem. Once again, I request you to keep a note of it. Page number 2.20 of the study material, exercise F, question number 2. Okay. So now we move on to the question of quadratic equation. And some more examples. I hope you are following, and I also hope that you are doing the notes with me so that you are absolutely confident. We are learning step by step in an objective manner, in a systematic manner, right? So last day we had this ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Standard form of quadratic equation, you have a as a constant number, B is a constant, C is a constant. Variable, which one is the variable? X is the variable. X has the maximum power of 2 here. So it's a quadratic equation. And you know, we did it last day, that X will be equal to, X will have 2 values, because if X has the power of 2, if X has the power of 2, then X will have 2 values. First value, let us call it, X has 2 values, let us call alpha and beta. We will do some more problems on alpha and beta, don't worry. Today we will take up the problems. Some of you have written about, tricky problems regarding roots of quadratic equation. We will do it after some time. So alpha and beta, right? Many of you wanted me to once again explain this quadratic part. After this we will move into cubic also. So alpha and beta. So alpha will be equal to minus b plus b square minus 4ac by 2a, right? And beta will be equal to minus b, here it is plus, now it will become minus, minus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. I did it last day. If you just add alpha and beta, if you add, I request you to just do it, the more you do, the more confident you get. The more numbers you deal with, you become faster, you become confident. And once again, I can only add, even though if you come from a commerce background, as I said, nothing to be worried about, because your friends who are coming from science background, they may be strong in mathematics, but they are not strong in accounts. If you come from a commerce background, you are strong in accounts, but maybe you have to develop in terms of mathematics. So everybody's condition is the same. We are all learning together. We are strong in certain areas. We need to be strong in some other areas. Together we will do it, right? So if you add alpha and beta, you will find, you can do it yourself, you will find alpha plus beta will give you minus b by a. Why? Because this b square minus 4ac square root will get cancelled with this. This minus b will remain. This minus b will remain. So in the numerator you will have minus 2b. And in the denominator you will have 2a. So 2 cancels out. You will get minus b by a. This is the first formula which you must remember. I request you to remember this formula. Please don't forget this. Sum of the roots is equal to minus b by a. Okay, you have to remember it, otherwise you will be having difficulty in solving numericals. First formula. And the second formula is the product of the roots. So first, sum of the two roots, and the second formula is the product of the two roots. If you multiply these two, this and this, alpha, beta, if you multiply, I told in the last day also, I am repeating once again, minus b plus b square minus 4ac square root, and here you have minus b square minus 4ac by 2a. So this is of the form a plus b into a minus b. And I had mentioned in the last session, I am once again repeating that please remember these formula. Like a plus b into a minus b is how much? A square minus b square. Similarly, lot of problems will do after this, where in the numerical, in the problem, it is given alpha and beta value are given, but you have to find out alpha cube plus beta cube, right? So you also need to remember the formula for a plus b whole cube, s cube plus b cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square, right? You need to remember this. These are simple revision, and I request you to remember this so that it's for your own benefit, for your score. You will get higher score in the exam. So alpha beta, if you just apply a plus b, a minus b, you will get a square minus b square. If you simplify, the formula will become c by a. Okay, so these are two very important formula. Alpha plus beta equal to minus b by a, and the product of the two roots, that is alpha beta, is equal to c by a. Please remember this. You can take a snapshot of this. It's there in the presentation. Presentation is already uploaded. You must have gone through it. and today's presentation also, it's already sent, and definitely it is being uploaded already. Maybe it has got uploaded, and definitely you go through this. You will have to remember these two points. My earnest request to you, please remember these 2 points. Okay. Now let us go for study material number 2.4, page number 2.4. So I hope this is clear. The sum of the roots is minus b by a, and the product of the roots is c by a. Okay. Now we will take up more problems, more revisions and new problems. This is from the study material 2.4. So page number 2.4, and the example is 3. Page number 2.4 and the example is 3. Please bring out the problem. Okay. Please see the problem. A number consists of 2 digits, and the digit in the tens place is twice of the digit in the units place. Okay. So the number is like this. This is the units place. This is the tens place. Okay. So the digit in the tens place is twice the digit in the units place. Okay. Question is, if 18 is subtracted from the number, the digits are reversed. So if the units place we have x, okay, and say y is in the tens place, right? So the number is what? Since it is 2-digit number, the number will be 10y plus x. Okay, 10y plus x. This is the number, and it is already given in the problem that the digit in the tens place is twice the digit in the units place. So we know that y is equal to 2x, because y is the digit in the tens place and x is the digit in the units place, and y is 2 times. The digit in the tens place is 2 times the digit in the units place. So y is 2x. Right? I hope you're clear up till now. Now the problem says, if 18 is subtracted from the number, the digits are reversed. So this is the number 10y plus x. If I deduct 18 from this, if 18 is subtracted, what will happen? The digits will get reversed. So now this will be reversed. X will come here, y will be here. So x will come to the tens place and y will go, x will come to the tens place, yes, and y will go to the units place. That means the new number will be 10x plus y. 10y plus x, 18 subtracted, what you get is 10x plus y. Let us, sort it out. Let us simplify. So you have 10y plus x. Let us bring minus 10x minus y equal to 18. So 18, I transpose it to the right hand side, and this 10x plus y I bring to the left hand side. So there is a sign change. 18, we had a negative sign, now it becomes positive, and 10x, we had a positive sign, it becomes negative. Y, we had a positive sign, it becomes negative, right? So now let us see what happens. 10y minus y, that is 9y, plus x minus 10x, that is minus 9x, is equal to 18, which means 9, if you take common throughout, you get 9 into y minus x is equal to 18, which means 9, and it cancels out, you have 2. So you get y minus x is 2. Right? Please do with me. Very simple problem. This is not a tough one. I have taken a simple one but still some of you possibly could not solve this. That's why you had mentioned it in your comments and in your response, and that's why I am taking it up. And I'm sure you are getting clear, you are able to clear your doubts and getting the grip and the command on this chapter, right? So you have y minus x is 2. But we know y equal to 2x. It's already given. So in place of y, we write 2x. So you have 2x minus x is 2. That means x is equal to 2. Okay. So we get x is equal to 2.
if x is 2, the original number we had was 10y plus x. If x is 2, we know y is 2 times of x, so y will be 4. Okay, so the number is 42. The solution is 42. You can see if the number is 42, you deduct 18, you deduct this 18, what do you get? 42 minus 18 is what? Oh, let me count. It becomes 24. So 24. Okay. Right? I hope this is clear. Okay. So I'll just rub it out. So in this way, mathematics is interesting and I will say it is fun. And the more you practice each and every chapter, more numericals, you know, what happens is you become very strong. Right. Now we go to example 4 and this is unit 1, right? Exercise B. Unit 1, exercise B, and the problem is number 3. Okay, the problem is number 3. Okay, let's see the problem. Divide 56 into 2 parts such that 3 times the first part, 2 parts. First part, second part. So you divide 56 into 2 parts so that 3 times the first part exceeds 1/3 of the second part by 48. I hope you have the problem in front of you, right? Please check the problem once again. Okay. Right. Just right. So 56 dividing into 2 parts so that you have first part, 3 times of the first part exceeds 1/3 of the second part by 48. Okay. So let one part be x. So the other part is how much? 56 minus x. One part is x. The other part is 56 minus x. First part is x. Okay, x. And the second part is 56 minus x. The problem says 3 times the first part. That means 3x exceeds 1/3 of the second part. So minus 56 minus x by 3. 1/3 of the second part by 48. 3 times of the first part exceeds 1/3 of the second part by 48. So what are the parts? Okay, so now it's an equation. So 3 comes here. 3x means 3x by 1. So this will become 9x minus 56. The sign will change plus x. This will be equal to 48. 9x plus x is how much? 10x. So let me wrap it up and write here. Okay. So now what happens is 9x plus x is 10x. So 10x minus 56 by 3 equal to 48. So cross multiply. So it will be 10x minus 56 is equal to 3 into 48. 48 into 3 is 144. 144
So it will be 200. 10x is 200. If x is 20, the other unit 1, exercise B, number 6. Okay, so study material unit 1, exercise B, and the problem is 6. Problem number 6. Please open the question. The question is, 10 years ago, the age of a father was 4 times that of his son. Father and son problem. So we have done digit problem, okay? 2-digit numbers, 3-digit numbers. We have done quadratic equation. We have learned how to use indices and apply that in equations, right? We have till now, I have also responded to many of your queries. I talked about the weightage in the exam. I talked about the important chapters, the approaches required, discussed about identity and equation through examples, right? And so many problems I am trying to solve along with you so that you have a clearer idea of equations, right? So now the question is, 10 years ago, the age of a father was 4 times of his son. Okay, so let father's age is F. Father's age is F and the son's age is S. 10 years ago, the age of the father was 4 times of his son. 10 years ago, father's age will be F minus 10. Okay? 10 years ago, the son's age is S minus 10. That's 10 years back. Okay. Now, 10 years back, the equation, the problem says that 10 years ago, the age of the father was 4 times that of his son. That means F minus 10 is equal to 4 into S minus 10. This is the first equation. Now it is saying that 10 years hence, 10 years hence means 10 years from now. 10 years from now, the age of the father will be twice that of his son. That means father's age is F now, 10 years hence, F plus 10. This will be 2 times the age of his son. Twice means 2 times. So 2 into S plus 10. Because the son's age after 10 years will be S plus 10. This is equation 2. Okay. So now you have to solve for these 2 equations. So let us see what this brings up to. So you have so F minus 10 equal to 4S. So F minus 10 is equal to 4S minus 40. That means you have F minus 4S is equal to minus 40 plus 10. That is minus 30. Okay. I'm just working out on the equation. Please do with me. So F minus 4S is minus 40 plus 10, that is minus 30 from this equation. And from the second equation, we are getting F plus 10 equal to 2S plus 20. That means F minus 2S is equal to 20 minus 10, that is 10. So we have got 2 equations now. Okay. So I hope you see the logic. Father's age is F. Son's age is S. 10 years back, father's age was F minus 10. 10 years back, the son's age was S minus 10. 10 years back, father was 4 times that of his son in terms of age. So F minus 10 is 4 into S minus 10. And 10 years from now, from today, father's age will be F plus 10. Son's age will be S plus 10. As per the problem, the father's age will be 2 times that of his son. So we have got 2 equations. I'll rub it up the upper part and solve the equation. Okay. So we have got f minus 4s equal to minus 30, and we have got f minus 2s. F minus 2s is equal to 10. Okay, these are the final equations we have got. I am rubbing this part also. Okay, final equation. Now what can we do? So let us eliminate f, because you have f in both the equations. So equation number 1 minus equation number 2, if you subtract, so f minus f is gone. You have minus 4s minus of minus 2s. Minus 4s, we are subtracting, minus of minus 2s. On the right hand side you have minus 30 minus 10. Minus 10, because you are subtracting 10. This becomes minus 4s. Minus of minus is plus. So plus 2s. Right hand side you have minus 30 minus 10 is minus 40. Okay. So this means minus 4s plus 2s is minus 2s is equal to minus 40. Minus 2s equal to minus 40. So if you change the sign, you have 2s equal to 40, or s is equal to 20. 2s is 40, so s is 40 divided by 2, that is 20. Okay. So son's age is 20, and if the son's age is 20, just put s equal to 20 here. If son's age is 20, right, then this becomes minus 20, this is equal to 10. Okay. So if you put the son's age as, you can put it here also, son's age is coming to 20, current age of the son is coming to 20. So if you put it here, you can solve for s. You can just get the age of the father, f. So in this way, you can solve for the simple equations, and you can find out from here what is the simple to linear equations, and you can solve it out. Okay. Now we have another set of questions. This is example number 7 and unit 1. Unit 1 and exercise C. Exercise C. And the question is number 1. First question. 3x plus 4y equal to 7, and we have 4x minus y equal to 3. So 3x plus 4y is 7, 4x minus y is 3. Two linear equations involving two unknowns x and y, we have to solve it. So simple way is you have 3x, you have y here, you have 4y. So let us try to knock off y. So this equation, let us multiply by 4. So that my objective is to get 4y, and I will just knock it out with this one. So this equation into 4 gives me 4 into 4, 16x minus 4y equal to 4 into 3, 12. And I already have 3x plus 4y equal to 7. So I am now adding the two equations. If you add the two equations, you get 3x and 16x, 19x. 3x and 16x, 19x, plus 4y minus 4y. So it cancels out. Right? So you have only x on the left hand side, and here you have 7 and 12 is 19. So you have 19x equal to 19. Therefore, x is equal to 1. If x is equal to 1, you put the value of x equal to 1 here. So it becomes 3 into 1, that is 3. Right? So y becomes 4y becomes 7 minus 3. So y is also equal to 1. If you put the value, so the solution is x equal to 1, y equal to 1. Right. If you put this value here, again you will find 4 into 1 minus 1 is 3. 4 minus 1 is 3. So this is a easier one, right? And this is how we use elimination to knock out one particular unknown, either x or either y. Okay. Now we go to cubic equations. Let me come to cubic. Before that, of course, a lovely equation on economics. So I'll take this up. This is page 2.25. Page number 2.25 of the study material, exercise H. Exercise H, H for hockey, H for hockey, H for hockey, and question number is 11. Okay. Quadratic equation. Okay. A distributor of apple juice has 5,000 bottles in the store and he wishes to distribute that in a month. From experience, it is known that the demand, so he has 5,000 bottles, 5,000 bottles, okay. 5,000 bottles means it is the supply. This is a lovely question again. Economics and mathematics combined. Economics and mathematics are, integrated. So 5,000 bottles he is having, this is the supply. Fine. He knows that the demand P. Equation is, demand has an equation. You know that if you see the curve, right? So say this is the price and this is the quantity. Okay, so if you have the price and the quantity, you know that the demand curve is like this. Why? Because if the quantity is this much, price is this, like this. Okay, so PQ is a demand curve. It slopes like this, PQ. When the price is high, the demand is low, so only this much. And when the price comes down here, say to the point S, okay, then we find the demand has increased. So you know in economics, as the price increases, demand falls. As the price falls, demand increases. So the curve is this, demand curve, right? And you know that the supply curve is like this. Okay, the blue one is the supply curve. The supply curve is this, and this point, when it interacts, the demand curve and the supply curve, when it intersects, this is the point of equilibrium. Okay, so this is a little bit of economics we need to know because we have to understand this now. So the demand curve is given by minus 2000 P square plus 2000 P plus 17,000. Okay, so minus 2000 P square plus 2000 P plus 17,000. So the question is, what is the price per bottle that will result in zero inventory? Please note the question carefully. So, please note that the question says zero inventory. Very important. Zero inventory. It means what? Zero inventory means, you know, inventory valuation you have done in accounts. Accounting standard 2 on inventory valuation. Inventory means stock. So if I have zero inventory, the problem says, what is the price which is to be charged per bottle so that you have zero inventory? Zero inventory means no closing stock. That means whatever demand I had, I have supplied it and there is no extra stock. That means the equation will be demand is equal to supply. Very, very important. Lovely question in the study material. Page 2.25, exercise H number 11. Superb question. Intelligent question. It is meant for people like you who are grooming themselves to become chartered accountants. So it is fusing economics and mathematics. So demand is equal to supply. So therefore there is no
closing stock, no inventory. So if this is so, then let us zero inventory. That means the supply is 5,000 and you have the demand, right? So now I'm rubbing this. I hope now you understand why it is zero inventory. What is the meaning of zero inventory? It means demand should be equal to supply. So I'm rubbing it out. So now the equation is this: minus 2000 P square plus 2000 P plus 17,000. This should be equal to supply. Supply is 5,000. It is given in the problem. Okay. Now let us simplify. So we have minus 2000 P square plus 2000 P plus 17,000 minus 5,000 equal to 0. Slowly we are getting this entire expression into a quadratic equation, right? Slowly, step by step. But intelligence point is zero inventory means no closing stock, the point at which the demand curve and the supply curve, demand curve like this, going towards the right hand side, supply curve sloping upwards to the right hand side. The moment they meet, this is the quantity and this will be the price. And this price you have to find out. Okay. So, what is the equation now? Minus 2000 P square plus 2000 P plus 17,000 minus 5,000 is 12,000. So, plus 12,000 equal to 0. Fine. 2,000 is here, 2,000 is here, 12,000. So 2,000 you can take common throughout. So if I take 2,000 common, you get minus P square plus P plus 6 equal to 0. Because 2,000 into 6 is 12,000. Right? So the equation has now become minus P square plus P plus 6 equal to 0. If you change the sign, this will become P square minus P minus having the upper part. Okay. So P square minus P plus 6 equal to 0. Sorry, this is minus 6. I'm sorry. P square minus P minus 6 equal to 0. Okay. Quadratic equation, middle term, split. So this will be P square minus 3P plus 2P minus 6 equal to 0. I am splitting minus P in this way. I am making it minus 3P plus 2P. So you can see alpha beta, right? Alpha beta becomes minus 1, alpha plus beta, and alpha beta becomes 3 into 2, 6. So please remember those two formula once again. Alpha plus beta is minus B by A and alpha beta equal to C by A. Right? Okay. So if you break it up, what do you get? If you solve it further, you will find it will be P into P minus 3 plus 2 into P minus 3 equal to 0. So P is either equal to 3 or P is equal to minus 2. Okay. But quadratic equation, it has two solutions. But you have to apply your mind. P is price. We have got two values. One is 3, one is minus 2. Can price ever become minus 2? No. So P equal to minus 2 is not the right answer. The right answer is P equal to 3. So the price is 3 rupees per bottle so that the supply will be equal to the demand and the entire market demand will be met with the supply and therefore there will be no closing inventory. Right? I hope it's clear. Now we go to the cubic equation. Okay. Fine. Cubic equation now. Cubic equation is again very interesting because this is just a question of applying your mind. I'm taking the cubic part. Let us learn the cubic equation now. X cube. I'm taking. Let me take a simpler one. Okay. X cube plus 7x square x cube plus 7x square minus 21x minus 27 equal to 0. So x cube plus 7x square minus 21x minus 27 equal to 0. Please note it is a cubic equation because we have the power of 3. Cubic equation, the highest power which x has in this equation is x equal to 3. Right? So this is a cubic equation. In this example, if you get such a problem in the exam, you have to use a trial and error. By the way, let me tell you, the problem is page number 2.26. Study material, page number 2.26. And exercise is I, and the problem is number 5. Okay, it is given in the study material, but the solution is not given. We are doing it now. Page 2.26 of the study material, exercise I, and we have the number is 5. Okay, so let us see, in this type of examples, you have to first use trial and error. How to do trial and error? First you see, if x is equal to 1, your objective is, if x is 1, put the value x equal to 1 here and see whether it becomes 0. Okay, now if x is equal to 1, what happens? X cube becomes what? 1 cube plus 7 into 1 square, that is 1, minus 21 into 1, minus 27. So this becomes 1 plus 8 minus 21 minus 27. Is it equal to 0? No, no. It is not equal to 0. So x equal to 1 is not correct. So we have to go for the next alternative, that is if x is equal to minus 1. Let us see what happens if x equal to minus 1. So x cube will become minus 1 cube. Minus 1 cube plus 7 into x square, that is minus 1 whole square, minus 21 into x, and x is minus 1, minus 27. Minus 27 equal to, we'll have to see what is the value. So minus 1 cube, you know, is minus 1 into minus 1 into minus 1, which is minus 1. Plus 7 into minus 1 square, this becomes plus 7. Minus 21 into minus 1, this becomes plus 21, because minus and minus gives you plus. And finally you have minus 27. 21 plus 7, 27 minus 1, this is 0. Okay, please see. This is 0. So, x equal to minus 1, right, will make the expression 0. So, please note carefully, that means x, you're in the problem, in the exam. Always try first x equal to 1 and see whether it becomes 0. The right hand side, whether it becomes 0. If this does not work, go into x minus 1 and see if it is 0. If it does not work, go into 2, x equal to 2 and see whether it's 0. If this does not work, x equal to minus 2. Beyond this, very difficult because you will lose time. Trial and error method, you will lose time. But normally the questions are given in such a way so that x either this or maximum this, x equal to 2. If you try all these three methods, you will definitely get the value of x for which the full expression becomes 0. So here we have seen that for x equal to minus 1, the expression becomes 0, right? If for x equal to minus 1, the expression becomes 0, then, very important, then x plus 1 will be a factor. X equal to minus 1, if it is 0, then always remember x plus 1 will be a factor. If x equal to 3, the expression is 0, then x minus 3 will be a factor. X minus 3. Okay, minus sign. So x plus 1. Now for this, trial and error again.
So write x plus 1, x plus 1, x plus 1, x plus 1. You have to multiply x plus 1 with something so that you get this expression. So first you have x cube. You have x plus 1 here. So you have to multiply with what? To get x cube, you have to multiply it with x square. So you have x cube plus x square. But you require 7x square. You have already got x square, you require 7x square. That means you need 6x square more. So I will write here plus 6x. So this becomes 6x square. But I will get 6x square plus 6x. I need minus 21x. I have 6x, but I need minus 21x. So I have to deduct from 6. I have to deduct 27 so that I get minus 21. So here I will write minus 27 so that this becomes minus 27x, minus 27x, minus 27. Minus 27 into 1, minus 27 equal to 0. Now we are getting it. So the factors become x plus 1, which is common, and you get x square here, x square plus 6x minus 27, minus 27. Okay, so this is how we break up a cubic equation into two parts, x plus 1, x square plus 6x minus 27. But this is a quadratic equation because you have power 2. So we break it again. Already we have got this. We break this one again. So you have to break it up. 27. Alpha, beta, 27. Alpha plus beta is 6. How to get it? Simple. 9 into 3. 9 3s are 27. And 9 minus 3 is 6. Okay. So we break it like this. X square plus 9x minus 3x minus 27. Okay. This is equal to 0. That means x into x plus 9. I am taking x common from both. So x into x plus 9 minus 3. I take 3 common. So I have x plus 9 again. This is equal to 0. Okay. So the formula becomes, I'll just put it here. Okay. So the formula becomes x plus 9 and you have x minus 3. X minus 3. But you already had x plus 1. This x plus 1 is already there. So it will come here. So a cubic equation is now broken into 3 factors, x plus 9, x minus 3 and x plus 1. Which means, what is the solution? So if x plus 9 is 0, then x is equal to minus 9. First solution. If x minus 3 equal to 0, then x will be equal to 3. Second solution. Third one. If x plus 1 equal to 0, then x is equal to minus 1. So we have got the 3 solutions. X equal to minus 9, x equal to 3 and x equal to minus 1. Right? I hope you are clear with this. This is how cubic equations are solved by trial and error method. Here we have assumed we tried first with x equal to 1. It did not give us 0. So we tried with x equal to minus 1. We got 0. Therefore, if x equal to minus 1 gives me 0, it means x plus 1 is a factor, and therefore we proceeded like this. We got x plus 1 into quadratic expression. We broke down the quadratic expression and we got further 2 factors. I will go to the last exercise, and this is from the model equation, right, from the model test paper. Okay. Okay, so this is model test paper. This has come up in the model test paper. I'll try to take the question which came up in 2020, very important for you. Let me go to that. Okay. Just a moment, yes. Okay. CA Foundation Model Test Paper, May 2020. Question. There is a quadratic equation given, x square minus 4x plus k. X square minus 4x plus k equal to 0. Please note this is CA Model Test Paper, May 2020. Okay, very recent. So x square minus 4x plus k equal to 0. The question is that for what value of k, what will be the value of k so that the roots of the equation are coincidental, so that the roots will be coincidental. Okay. Very simple, right? Options are given, but this is very simple. If the roots are same, that means coincidental means identical, same. So alpha and alpha, okay, same root. That means what? What is the value of alpha? We know that the sum of the roots is equal to minus b by a. Or rather, to take it in this way, the product of the root, alpha beta, in this case alpha alpha, right? Product of the root is equal to c by a. Here the roots are alpha and alpha. So the product is alpha multiplied by alpha, that is alpha square. This is equal to c by a. Here c by a means what? K by 1. K by 1. C by a. A is 1. So you have alpha square equal to k, right? But the question is, it will be coincidental only when, what will happen? If k equal to, the options are given, alpha plus, you know that alpha square is equal to k. But you have another relation in quadratic equation, that is the sum. Alpha plus alpha equal to minus b by a. We have done that. Sum of two roots is minus b by a. So alpha plus alpha, that is 2 alpha, is equal to minus b by a, which means minus of minus 4, that is plus 4. So from here you can understand, if 2 alpha is plus 4, then alpha is 2. Okay, and if alpha is 2, alpha square is k. So alpha, if it is 2, then alpha square will be 4. 2 square is 4. So k will be equal to 4. This is the answer. K will be equal to 4. Right? Okay. So I hope you have understood. This is May exam model test paper, NCA model test paper issued by the ICAI. And you can see how the questions have come on alpha and beta. And just by using the two formula, the sum of the two roots and the product of the two roots, we are able to get the answer. I will take one more before we end. Okay. Right. Again, May 2020. Okay. I don't know whether you have this model test paper, but this is again the last one for today. We have done quadratic revision. We have done the questions alpha. So many questions we have done. The practical way of doing maths, no theory. The minimum theory, what we need to know, we have discussed. More focus is given on problems from the study material, problems in which have come in the exam, problems which have come in the model test paper. A variety of problems I am doing so that you get better clarity, understanding, more confidence. The last one, CA Model Test Paper, May 2020. Question. Let us see the question. The wages of 8 men and 6 boys. 8 men, 6 boys. The salary they get, the wages. The total amount is rupees 33. The wages of 8 men and 6 boys is 33. If 4 men are earning rupees 4.5 more than 5 boys. So 4 men are earning rupees 4.5 more than 5 boys. So minus 5 boys. You have to find out the wages of the man and the boy. So I have taken the wages. The problem says the wages of 8 men and 6 boys, the wages they are getting total is rupees 33, and 4 men, the wages 4 people are getting, 4 men are getting is 4.5 rupees more than 5 boys. The wages get taken by 5 boys. You have to find out the wage which a boy gets and which a man gets. Okay. So the equation is very simple. We are assuming that men wages is M and boy, the wages the boy is getting is B. Okay. So very simple. What we do is 8M. Equation is 8M plus 6B equal to 33. Because the total wages earned by 8 men and 6 boys is 33. Given in the problem. Second is 4 men minus 5 boys is 4.5. You know 4.5 means 4.5. That is 9 by 2. So we write 9 by 2. So you are having 8 men plus 6 boys equal to 33. 4 men. The wages earned by 4 men is rupees 4.5 more than the wages earned by 5 boys. So 4 men minus 5 boys equal to 9 by 2. This is equation 1. This is equation 2. You have to solve for the equations. You can see in order to eliminate, okay, you have 8 men, here you have 4 men. So equation 2, I multiply by 2. So 2 into equation 2. So what do I get if I multiply? I get 8 men minus 10 boys equal to 9. 9 by 2 into 2 is 9. So from here, very simple, what to do? We subtract. So 8 men cancels out. 6 boys minus 10 boys. So it becomes 6 minus 10. That is 6 plus 10. That is 16 boys is equal to 33 minus 9. 33 minus 9. Please see. So you have 8 men plus 6 boys is 33. 4 men minus 5 boys is 9 by 2, 4.5. So 8 men plus 6 boys 33. 4 men minus 5 boys is 9 by 2. So if you multiply it by 2, we are getting 8 men minus 10 boys equal to 9. Okay. So we are getting 6 boys, 6b minus 10b, 6b minus of minus 10b, that is 16b equal to 33 minus 9. 33 minus 9 is 24. 33 minus 9 is 24. Therefore, 16b is 24. Okay. So you can find out if 16b is 24, then b is equal to 24 by 16, which is how much? Which is 3 by 2, because you can deduct by, you can cancel by 8. 8 3s are 24, it is 3 by 2. That is rupees 1.5. If boy is earning 3 by 2, then put this value b equal to 3 by 2 in this equation. So it becomes 8 men plus 6 boys. 6 into 3 by 2. So this becomes 9. 33 minus 9 is 24. So the 33 minus 9 is 24, and therefore from here you can get that man is earning 3. So the man is earning 3. Okay, so from this solution the answer is coming. This is May 2020 problem, and the answer is coming to the man's wage is rupees 3 and the boy's wage is rupees 1.50. Okay, so this is what we had today. I hope you have done the problems along with me. We started with revision of all the questions which came in the last session. I took up the responses to your queries and discussed a number of important tips for your exams and to clarify your doubts. Then we did a number of problems on linear equations, simultaneous linear equations. We did some difficult problems with indices, and then we went on and we worked on quadratic equation. We did the digit problem, the father and son age problem, and then we completed the cubic equation. I also discussed about the nature of the roots and completed number of problems on the roots alpha and beta. Alpha plus beta is minus b by a, and alpha beta equal to c by a, right? So we come to the end of this session, and in the recap we have done the cubic rule, we have done the study material, number of problems from the study material. I have given you the page number and the exercise number so that it becomes easy for you to follow the question and do it with me. And at the end we also handled and successfully completed some of the questions which came in the May 2020 model test paper in CA Foundation, preparation for the May exams issued by ICAI. So friends, I would request you to practice the questions which are there in the question bank, in the additional question bank given at the end of the chapter. Equations, you can now see that it's more of clear thinking and logically trying to frame the equation. After that, definitely it becomes a question of computation. The more you practice equations, it is a fundamental chapter of the syllabus. If you practice and if you are good in equations, you will definitely be doing good in chapters like permutation combination. But please remember, you also need to have good understanding of logarithms, indices, ratio and proportion, so that your foundation is strong and you can understand equations. And once you complete, since we have completed equations now, we will move later into the matrix form of equations, which is a little bit more advanced, and we will also move into another important area, that is inequalities, right? So I wish you the very best in your preparation. Continuously upgrade yourself, practice every day, take the live virtual classes very seriously. If you don't understand, you will get all the videos in YouTube. You pause the video, listen once again, and try to do the problem with me so that slowly you can clarify your doubts and get more confidence. So we have already passed the time. It's 4:15 now. So I thank all of you for following the lecture, for following the session and getting interacted. I will later on see the queries which have come today, and I will try and answer them in the next session, because during class it's a continuous concentration. If I go and see the queries and take up those cases, then we lose valuable time because we have so many problems to complete. I'll take it up, filter the queries and get back to you on the next day once we meet. Till then, stay safe, and thanks again for watching. So we are ending the session now. Thank you.